those two right there.
Here you go with box 2.
Are box 1 and box 2 in any way correlated to precinct 1 and precinct 2?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. They're
Just
married?
Take all of the stuff and put it in the box exactly if you get it from there.
Nope, that's great. Do you want to come up with this so that we can sort through and we have everything that we're going to need when we open them?
It's a little tight in here.
You can't meet the box. I just did what I was told.
Unfortunately, we thought this was the best place for it.
No, you're good.
Very much.
Perfect.
I'm not really sure what they would have even be doing in here because that's what I need.
I think there was some water. Start here and then we'll get the stacks over here.
Not everything
Okay.
is.
All right. Box 2. Opening box 2.
So those are sealed, right?
Yep.
With tape.
And then you have a special seal so if it's broken, people know.
Well, you can tell when the tape's broken.
They're not numerically sealed. Some counties do that. It really depends on the procedures that they follow. Larger counties where there's multiple boxes and more open lockups and more people have access to the lockups, things of that nature, you might see actual numerical seals and log sheets. Okay, so these are just affidavits. Try not to do that every time I take something out. Okay, so you had ballots that were cemetery district levy, it looks like. These are not the ballots that we're looking to count, so I'm going to set that
The
aside.
larger ballots, I would imagine, are
Okay.
going to be.
I'm just going to go top to bottom through here in case we have
Okay.
United States President, because I do see some underneath.
It's just
Again,
all
just going through
in the
paper,
collection,
yep.
We just put it
Totally
right
get it.
in the box.
Your pink ballots and other ballots are other jurisdictions, so I'm going to set those aside. I'm narrating largely because we're recording it, so I really don't talk to myself this much normally. I promise. Okay, these are the official ballots that we're looking for. Okay, so I'm just going to set these to the side. We may see that some of them are actually blank pads still, because you would have excess ballots as well, so that's reasonable. Again, I'm just going to crisscross these for any reason because they're set the way they were. Now, here's a good example. I'm just going to pull this one up. This would have been a ballot that would have been used from a express vote machine. So this is the same type of ballot as this. This is the last ballots I mentioned we found tucked with the absentees. Now, you're going to tell me if any of the notes on that or anything attached to it is important, but I do want that ballot.
They were just counting, it was just their little
Okay.
sheet to themselves. And these are tear-offs from the other ballots.
Okay, so we're going to set this one here. When we were in Butte, we missed that. There was 11 of those, and they got stuck right next to a bunch of absentee envelopes. So we didn't see them until the very, very end.
They were about the same size as the
Yeah, absentee envelope.
We don't use those very often. In fact, I think two of us office employees used it just so we had a reason why we set up our booth. I'm like, I'm using the electronic.
Yep. All right, looking good.
How many people
actually voted in the presidential election?
Here?
206?
Jai, do you have the canvas?
Oh, wait, no, that was the primary, sorry.
Oh, it's right here?
That was the primary.
All right, so I'll go ahead and answer that question because I've got it right here.
Yeah.
And then she can review it because this is one of the things I wanted to do anyway.
I'm terrible at remembering numbers.
700 or 800.
It was pretty close to,
So I'm looking at votes for, come over here and see what I'm reading off of. Votes for Joseph Biden, 149. Don Blankenship, 3. Rocky De La Fuente, 2. Joe Jorgensen, 7. Pierce, 3. Donald Trump, 507, and Kanye West, 3. There were no recorded presidential write-ins. And I will total that up to get to what the exact number is, but it's going to be in the vicinity of just shy of 700. Will be about 665 or so. But we'll keep this out. You can take a look at it too. In fact, if you want to show that to them.
yeah, sure.
Thanks. I'll keep unpacking.
And there was a very big difference between primary and general. Can you think of anything else you might need?
Nope, I'm finding everything I was expecting to see. I'm just separating these out. Given that these are thermal, you may want to put stickies to the back of them instead of on the front, because you can see what that does to the,
Oh, definitely. Okay.
and we're a year in, so if that degrades it too much more, it'll be harder to see.
Yeah.
Stuff you never see if you never open the box, right?
That's true.
So these records only have to be kept for 2 years? 5.
5 years, the recounts, depending on the type of election, statute of limitations is,
I think they've got to be kept for.
they've got to be kept through the next election cycle. But I think there is a limitation on,
There's a section.
they're still retained for a while, for longer than that.
At least a couple
But
of
we
years.
keep it much longer.
Much longer than that?
Probably ever, as you saw in the vault.
Okay, I'm gonna put all of this back into this box. Actually, before I do that, box is empty. Poll book. Poll book. Precinct records in terms of your reconciles, so that's great to see those. Absentee ballot applications.
Thanks for using it. Good thing.
Yeah, it's just 2 years on the ballots. That's all required to do by law. You can keep it as long as
We do. Just in case.
Mm-hmm. This must have been all absentees.
Did you make the another one, or do you want to provide one for them? This is just another.
Oh, because they're sorted together. Yeah, they-
Probably by time, date,
Yep.
time, weeks, or whatever the case. Okay, so this, see how these are all still attached to the headers? This one just came off, but you can also see that there's no markings on it. Still attached completely. Still attached to the header. That just means those were never issued. That's what a fully issued packet looks like. These are your tally lists, correct? Okay, I'll set those off. Okay, this was folded in half and in with these. Now what I can't tell on this, it is stamped with the official ballot stamp. All of your others were flat. This was folded.
Okay.
There's a chance this is a spoiled ballot, but it's not marked spoiled.
We
So we
had-
will have to count it.
Okay.
But that just goes back to if it's spoiled and it's not sorted like anything else that was sorted in the box. But if you come back into this type of a situation, you can end up with one of these. We had one in the other one that was folded literally in quarters, but they just never marked it spoiled.
And what exactly is this spoiled ballot?
So if I had marked this and I meant to mark this box, but I marked this box, I can go up to an election judge and say, I need to spoil this ballot. I get a clean new ballot because I gave you a ballot. This one should be marked spoiled with the word spoiled, and then it goes into a folder, and that's how you keep track of with these tallies that we have numbers on here. See how this is numbered? We should know ballots issued, ballots still attached to the tablet, ballots issued to that precinct, number of ballots counted, number of ballots spoiled. When you add all those up, the difference should be 0. And that's when I mentioned the tally sheets that I said, your tally sheets are there. That's what that reconciliation was the math on that. But I'm going to take this one for right now, putting it under the plaintiff, fold it in half right there because we don't know what that one is. Because it's not like all these. So it's just a variable at this point. You're welcome to watch me do this if you want, unless you're good with where you are. In a minute, I'm going to sit down and do nothing more until we're done. So we're about 3/4 of the way down through the box here.
And when we're at the precincts, we do have spoiled boxes,
Mhm.
so we could have taken that and just put in there. Now I'll know that there needs to be.
You definitely want to mark it, stamp it, something so that it's visibly identifiable later, because if it ever comes out of that box,
Makes sense.
now you've got a question. Yep. Clearly identifiable.
So if you have a ballot and here they give you pencil,
Mm-hmm.
and so you decide you change your mind
And you erase it.
and you mark someone else, would that be considered?
It's completely acceptable. That's why we have what we call adjudicated ballots, which the Idaho statutes say that a vote counts when a voter's intent can be discerned.
Okay.
So their intent has to be clear. If you have a clear mark, doesn't matter if it's an X, a check, or a smiley face. You have a clear mark under candidate A. You erase that mark and make a clear mark under candidate B, but there's still a smudge under A. Your intent is pretty clear. If you erase both candidates, leave equal levels of smudges, and don't mark something else, I personally would adjudicate that as an undervote because it looks like you've marked nothing. If you left both marks, I'd adjudicate it as an overvote because you didn't clearly express a single intent and it wasn't a dual intent race.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Fortunately, it doesn't have to be a perfectly, it's not like when you took the SAT and the bubble had to be perfectly filled in. We are able to look at and understand if you expressed your desire, then we can count it.
You went back to it.
And typically all those adjudication committees or chair tables or otherwise are often bipartisan, definitely multiple people. Typically involve the precinct chief judge so that they're not just one person looking at it and going, yep, that's it. Did I miss anything?
I hope these aren't stupid questions.
No, they're beautiful questions. I love it. Plus you're giving me something to do while I'm pulling paper out of a box.
I've
So,
never been on this side of the thing, I'm always involved.
okay, set these here. It looks like the remainder of what I'm seeing in here at this point. So these are absentee return envelopes. Those don't represent a ballot because the ballot would have been separated from them. These are more of the same of that. I'm looking for, I love the fact that they're rubber banded because it keeps something from getting into them like those accessibility ballots, the thermal.
So you have to save the envelopes if absentees come.
The number of absentee ballots counted, which is tracked separately. We couldn't recreate what ones are absentees here, but they have a record of number of absentees by how they were processed. So if they were processed by absentee, they would be able to tell you we have X number of absentee votes. We should have the same number of absentee ballots. If there was an absentee ballot that wasn't accepted, like these have the affidavits on them and they were all accepted, there's some that have marks on them here. See if I can find one. This one, for example, I can feel that the entire package is still in here, but if you look closely at it, what do you see?
Spoiled.
Spoiled. Clearly marked, never opened. This person got their packet, maybe they even marked their ballot, doesn't matter. They came to the poll and said, I want to spoil this and vote in person.
I see.
That's completely legitimate because it takes this one out of commission,
Right.
puts the other one in commission.
Okay, that's good.
So these were all handled and counted. This one was not processed because it was spoiled. This one, spoiled, wants an in-person ballot. This one, they brought it back. It's not marked, but the entire package is here. So that was, and this one says spoiled on it. Okay? All right. I can't flip this box over, so I'm going to ask you to come take a look at it. And with that, we will repack these.
They counted. If they were absentee ballots for the entire year, people didn't notice. It was that, so we had quite a few people saying, I didn't request that. And we're like, oh, I did.
We agree there's no more ballots in here.
Agreed.
All right. Repack it. We are ready to roll. What's that?
I said you made it look much better than I did.
Leave your poll books, these up on top. You don't have to dig for those. All right. Ladies, if you will, please. Does this work? Doesn't matter. No, whichever you prefer.
No, I don't know if it's, well, you probably know. It's the,
You both did get a chance to take a look at the canvas here, right?
We did, I did.
Okay. These are the numbers that we're looking for.
I've never used it.
We'll
but-
use this, I'm gonna leave this same sheet. I'm actually gonna put this sheet under this space here, so that you know I'm looking at the same one we started with, okay? Those are gonna be there.
I don't want all of these on the desk at the same time.
We're gonna keep them all at this point in frame, but I'll be bringing Jason just ballots to work from. We will use this space up here to create stacks.
Okay, so on
Yep.
this, we have Biden.
So the way this is gonna work, we're gonna go across green and blues just to give you tracking for the two most prominent, Trump and Biden. As you go through each one, he's going to come up and say Biden, and he's gonna say Trump, and he's gonna be setting them into stacks. Every time you hit 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're cross-hatching, you're just going to say hash.
Hash.
Yaid will be marking as well, and he'll say hash. So what we expect is that every 6, 7 ballots or so, we should hear all three of you saying hash together. We're listening for that to make sure that we're all tracking together.
Yeah, the count is.
When you
you're all
hit the end
tracking
of the
together.
row, please notice that the last column says total. One of your candidates is going to get you to that total column first, and the total for that candidate will be 60. At that point, we'll say hash and reconcile. We'll go through and we'll look and say Biden has 6. No others marked for De La Fuente or Jorgen or Brock. Trump has 60 and West has 1. Okay? Then you will put your totals in this outside column. You'll initial it outside each of those totals. We'll move to the next row. We'll do the next 65 to 70 ballots.
Okay.
We'll have 3 of these sheets in full. Every time we hit a 60 on any line, we're going to stop and I'll mark the top of that deck of ballots so that if we're way off, we're only having to go back and look at stacks of 60. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll be,
Can I get
what I'll do is, I will pick a ballot up and I'll say, Trump, Biden, whoever it looks like the vote is for. I'll hold it up so the camera can see it, and so you have an opportunity to see it too. And so,
And then we do the chicken scratch.
and then, yeah, you go boom, 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 boom,
Okay.
boom. With those little groups of 5 in each of those boxes. So, and we've got 3 of you tracking the count, so, it should all track fairly well. This will probably take about 2 hours, just based on the
Okay.
time speed of the last one. That's my estimate. Okay? All right, so get some of this stuff on. I tried the
If you need a
rubber.
break at any time, let us know.
Okay.
Yeah, it took about twice that long at beat. Okay, so first ballot, Trump.
Where are you looking?
Sorry. They're
So-
going to be in the first column.
First column is the presidential vote.
Okay.
And you see there's an X,
Yes.
and this is Trump.
They will not be in the same place every time. We'll just go ahead and tell you that.
Yeah.
Ballot cycle position so that no one candidate gets the top spot every time.
Right.
So
it rotates around.
Okay.
the fastest scenario for you is to look for the X in that first
Yes.
column and see where it is. Now he will be going, again, his responsibility is to look at it, and if it's clear, he's just going to call it out. So if you want to mark that, you can do that. If there's any dispute whatsoever and it's not clear, he's going to pause on that one. And he's going to explain why it's whatever it is.
Why I think this represents a vote for this candidate, or why I think this represents, what's called an overvote.
Right.
So when somebody votes for 2 different candidates, we can't count that as a vote for anybody,
Right.
because voter intent is not clear. And so I'll call that as an overvote. There's a vote here for this candidate and this candidate, and so I'll put that in an overvote, undervote stack.
Got it.
So currently
So-
we only have one
First one,
It's
Trump.
And this goes here.
So then, yeah, on the Trump line, you just put a little hash. Okay, next ballot. Ooh, these ones are kind of stuck together there. Next ballot, Trump.
Yes.
Trump. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Yes.
Okay, everybody's hashed. Next ballot, Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Like pros already.
Biden. Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump.
Candace.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Biden. Biden. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Okay, this one has the ballot marked for Trump, and it is also written in Trump. So this, we're going to count this as a vote for Trump. It's not the perfect way to fill a ballot out, but the voter intent is clear. Okay, this person did the same thing, Trump. See, marked for Trump and written in Trump.
Hash.
Trump. Move that out of the presidential column. Trump. Trump. Joe Jorgensen. It might not be quite spelled out all the way. I think it's abbreviated on your sheets, but you can see which one it is. Okay, so put those kind of third-party people in this stack. Biden. Biden.
Hash.
Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Trump. Trump. Biden. This one is for Brock Pierce, one of the minor candidates. Trump. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Biden. Biden. Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Biden. Trump. Trump. Biden.
Hash.
Rocky De La Fuente. He's doubly Rocky. Biden. Biden. Trump. Biden. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Trump. Trump.
Yes.
It's running out.
Oh, my God.
You need the number.
You were down, hands.
Pen?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
It's brand new.
Hopefully that one works. Let me know if not.
I wish I would.
Biden. Trump. Trump. Trump.
Hash and reconcile.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
I
currently
assume
I'm
Trump is
showing.
at 60, right?
Yep. So So currently I show Joseph Biden, my record showing 14, Rocky De La Fuente 1, Joe Jorgensen 1, Brock Pierce 1, and Donald Trump 60. Do you guys confirm?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So now all I'm going to do is just straighten this up a little bit.
So do we write those totals at the end?
Yes.
Yeah, at the end,
We'll go back through and get them. You want them, so we just want the 60 here. Your top row, you're going to have
14.
14, so go ahead and put your 14 in there.
And then the 3 ones.
Yes,
Yep.
one for
Yep.
Rocky, one for Joe, one for Jorgensen, and Brock.
Now, that's
We
fine
should be
for the
further
right
up.
now, but you want to stay in this grouping as the whole time. So
I
now
know.
we're going to start on this row.
I know, I realize.
But I know where you're at now, so that's okay. Well, that's why we have 3 sets of ledgers going.
I
we'll be
realized
fine.
that after I did it. It's too late.
Perfect. Just initial those sides, and we're going to start on the next
Each
row
number
down.
Or just the side?
Just that grouping is fine.
Mhm.
That's basically the first block.
Okay.
So now we're going to start in the second block,
mm-hmm.
and we're going to work our way across.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
I have somebody who didn't mark any boxes and wrote none of the above at the bottom. So this is a undervote is what we call this. So it doesn't count for anything. Trump,
Let's see, so Trump, wait. Okay, here we go.
yeah, find your Trump line.
Okay.
Trump, Biden,
Then- Okay, go back up to the first line.
no, just
Start on this-
start not on the third group there, in the
Right
second
here.
group.
Okay,
Yeah, mark 1 there. There you go.
sorry.
No, that's good.
Enjoy that.
Biden, Biden, Trump, Trump, Biden, Biden,
Hash.
Biden, Trump,
Hash.
Biden, Trump, Trump, Biden, Biden, Biden,
Hash.
Biden, Trump, Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Trump, Biden, 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 Trump, Biden,
Hash.
Trump, Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Trump, Trump, Biden, Trump, Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Biden, Trump, Biden, Biden. Okay, this ballot shows no marks for president.
Okay.
So no vote cast goes into our undervote and overvote pile. Don Blankenship. So in that second group, do it in the second grouping of names there. Mark one for him. Biden,
Hash.
Hash.
Don Blankenship,
We found 2 out of the 3 Dons.
Biden, Trump, Trump, Biden,
Really quick, just can I pause just to confirm didn't miss a number? I'm showing 21 for Joseph Biden.
I'm showing 22.
That's right, the last one I didn't mark down, so that's right. Thank
Okay.
you. And then just to confirm also 24 for Donald Trump.
I have 23.
I have 23.
That's where it went. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, that's where it went. I
So
apologize.
you just marked one in the wrong box.
Yep, exactly. And then I do show 2 for Don Blankenship.
Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Trump, Biden, Trump,
Hash.
Hash.
Trump, Trump, Biden, Biden,
Hash.
Hash.
Trump, Trump, Biden, Trump,
Hash.
Biden, Trump, Biden, Biden, Biden,
Hash.
Hash.
Biden, Trump, 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Okay, I show no votes cast for president on this ballot. Kanye West. It's probably at the bottom. There we go. Biden. Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Trump. Trump. Biden. Okay, this one, I show a write-in for Mitt Romney and Colin Powell. Since neither of them were filed, neither of them filed a declaration as write-in candidates. They don't, this vote doesn't count. We just put it in a write-in stack over there. Biden. Trump. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. Biden.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash. Reconcile. So I'm showing currently 35 for Joseph Biden, 2 for Don Blankenship. I show 60 for Donald Trump and 1 for Kanye West. Is that correct?
Did you say 2 for Blankenship?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then 1 for Kanye. Everyone shows that too.
Mhm.
Yes.
Perfect.
And
And then right in-
35 for
Biden.
Biden.
Yes, ma'am. So 35 and then your initial next
And
to
then just initial to the right on that.
We'll be starting row 3. You're 175 ballots into 674.
Woo!
Okay.
Next one.
Trump. Trump.
26%. Good. Geeking over here.
Trump. Biden. Get some more ballots.
Jason, did you throw a sticky on the last Trump stack at 60?
Oh, no, I didn't.
How many Trumps do you have
Throw it,
in this third?
Should be.
That's it.
We're 3 in on this new one? Backing up 1, 2, 3.
That's the new batch
Right there.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. next one. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. Biden. Trump. Biden. Biden. Trump. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 All right, this one has marked the ballot for Trump and also written in Trump. So this is a Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Okay, this one is a write-in for Tulsi Gabbard. She was not a declared write-in candidate, and so no vote is counted on that ballot. Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Biden.
Hash.
Biden. Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Trump. Biden. Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash. Reconcile.
Oh, perfect.
Finished it perfectly. So I'm
Nice.
showing for Joseph Biden 7 and Donald Trump 60.
Correct.
Yes.
No others?
No others. 7 and 60.
So as he's calling those out and you're agreeing with them, I'm just adding them into a spreadsheet. So, and I'll be happy to show you that when we're done. But as long as what you guys are doing as you're tracking matches up, and then I can put it in here, speeds up our math in the end. I'll be happy to share it with you. You are 242 in, 36%.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, over a third of the way done.
Yep, doing good.
So this is the new bottom block.
Bottom block, yep.
Yep. So I got Trump.
Jason, did you split your?
No, I
deck?
didn't. All right.
We're just 1 into Trump. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yep. And this is now 180.
Then the next one will mark end of sheet.
You can tell we're Trump country here.
You know, it's funny. There was that one block there where they ran pretty even for a while, but other than that, it's been big long streaks. Okay, so you guys got that. You guys all have one
Just
for Trump.
1. Yep.
Okay.
Still holding out for Kanye.
Well, sorry, but you're gonna get a
He's got 2 more hidden in
Joe
there somewhere.
Jorgensen.
He's got 2 more fans in there.
Somewhere.
Joe Jorgensen. Yeah,
Yes,
he's
sir.
Trump. 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 Biden. Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 And obviously a left-handed voter who voted Trump.
Is it all smudged?
Their checks are going the other way.
Other way.
You can always tell left-handed people when they make check marks.
Darn lefties.
You know.
Yeah.
All right, this one I show no marks in the race for president. So no vote cast. Trump.
Hash.
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 Ready?
Yeah. Jen.
Trump. Biden. Trump. Biden. Trump. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
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 Biden.
Hash.
No.
I'm showing 4.
4.
Oh, I showed 5.
I show 4 for Biden, 1 for Joe Jorgensen, and a total of 20 for Donald Trump.
Me too.
You want to come about the last 4 for?
Oh, wait a minute, 2 for Biden. I
No.
went to the wrong,
There's 4 for Biden.
wait a minute.
Should
Okay,
be
what,
on row 4.
alright, there should be, I've got 7 here. So I took 2, so there should be 3 for Biden.
Total of 4 for Biden. It's okay. That's where we stop.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's right, because I put him up in the red.
And then 20 for Donald Trump and 1 for Joe Jorgensen. This
Okay,
time.
so how do I correct this?
Let's see what you got there.
So I put them here, and they should go here. So I've got 3, this should be 7, so I've got 3 there.
3 of those
that
should be
go
there.
here.
Yep.
Okay,
So
so
put my
I would
3.
go ahead and put the 3 more down there, so you've got 4.
And then this
And then
should
I
be-
would obliterate that box, just
This.
obliterate it completely. And
Put
then
2 in
put
the
2
next.
in the next box.
in the next box?
Right.
Okay. Sorry.
Nope, that's great.
Yeah.
And then Joe Jordan,
Jorgensen should have 1
Just 1.
down in the
and
bottom
then
box.
5, 10, 15, 20 for Trump.
Donald Trump.
Correct.
Okay, I just put Biden in the wrong spot.
No problem.
I just tried to eliminate him, that's all.
If this will help you at all, you can
Yeah,
block off your previous
yeah.
group. Just make sure we put this piece back over here.
okay.
Okay, ready?
Keep you from tracking.
Trump?
I'm sorry, will you show me that again?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, if I'm going too fast, just say so. If you want me to stop, just say so. Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Biden.
Hash.
Trump. Biden. Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. Biden. Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. Kanye West. If I knew any of his songs, I could sing it right at that
No,
moment.
you couldn't. No,
No one.
because I don't think anybody can, including
Is he a
Kanye
singer?
West.
Is that what he is?
He's a
He's a singer.
singer.
He's a recording artist, producer, entrepreneur. Yeah.
He's a rapper.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Rap
that's why I
music.
don't keep up with
It's not really my thing either.
And he makes tennis shoes, just for kids.
it. Who are these other?
Trump. Trump. Biden. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Biden. Biden.
Hash.
Trump. Biden. Trump.
Hash.
Trump. Trump. Biden. Trump. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Trump.
I love those big X's.
It's easy to read.
Trump.
Someone did the last county we were at with red pen, and it was so easy to read.
Is the only one.
Like a red marker.
Trump. Brock Pierce. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Trump. Trump. Biden. Trump. Trump. Trump.
Hash. That's out. I'm showing currently Joseph Biden with 13, Joe Jorgensen 1, Brock Pierce 1, Donald Trump 60, and Kanye West 1.
Correct.
Did you have a Joe Jorgen, you said?
Joe Jorgensen 1.
One.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky Pierce and Kanye, okay.
Yep, and Brock.
Okay, if on the upper right corner, if you could just put your name, please, and
Yeah.
put sheet 1. And we'll give you another sheet. We'll let you keep your sheet in front of you.
You can take a couple minutes break here since we're transitioning between sheets.
You're gonna top a sheet, deck, everything there. So that you just go ahead and hang on to it. We'll just couple them all together when we're done. We are 318 out of 675 in, a little over half, just under half, 48%.
Now, what do you want to do about this mistake I made? where I put,
Your number will still add up to
yeah,
the other
some of
sheet.
these should have been up here, I don't know.
Yeah, they should have been.
But we can see them, I mean, we can see them
The
here,
sheet
so
total is correct.
the sheet
though.
total will still match her sheet total, his sheet total, and the
I don't know
spreadsheet,
why I
so we're
did
fine.
that. Old age, blame it on a senior moment.
We'll flip that over right there, yours is good right there. Let us know if you're ready to go, and we'll keep rolling.
I'm ready,
Okay.
I'm
For
ready.
the top,
Ready?
top block,
Top
Top
block,
block, so
Start
I'll
with
do
the
it
top
like
block.
cover
this.
your,
Yep.
yep,
Yeah, that
cover
way.
your lowers.
Okay.
Okay.
Starting off with Joe Jorgensen.
Who was he?
Oh yeah, put my Trump. 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 Biden. Trump. Trump.
hash,
Hash,
Trump. 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 Trump.
hash,
hash,
Trump. 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 Trump.
hash,
Trump. 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 Trump.
hash,
Some more balance. Trump. 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 Trump.
hash,
hash,
Trump. 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 Trump.
hash,
hash,
Trump. 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 Trump.
hash,
hash,
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Biden. Trump. 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 Joe Jorgensen. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. Trump. Biden. Trump. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Biden. Biden.
Hash.
Hash.
Joe Jorgensen.
Wow. It's recent. That's true.
He has 7.
Sure, jeez.
Biden.
Scattered throughout.
Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash. We'll reconcile right here.
Okay.
Showing 6 for Joseph Biden, 3 for Joe Jorgensen, and 60 for Donald Trump.
Correct.
Next batch of numbers.
That was row 1, right?
Yes, we're at the top, now we're at the second row.
Down into cell block 2.
387.
Good sign, good sign.
Okay.
57%.
Trump. 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 Biden. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Trump. Trump. Trump.
Love that one.
So some bold markings. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Biden. Trump. Trump, Biden, Trump, Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Biden, Trump, Biden,
Hash.
Biden, Trump, 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 Trump,
Hash.
Trump, 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 Trump,
Hash.
Hash.
Trump, 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 Trump,
Hash.
Trump, 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 Trump,
Hash.
Joe Jorgensen, Trump, 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 Trump,
Hash.
Biden, Trump, Don Blankenship, Trump, Trump, Biden, Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Hash.
Biden, Biden,
Hash.
for some more ballots. Okay, this is a ballot using the electronic marking device, so this is for people with disabilities can use these ballots. I read this is a Trump ballot.
Where
See,
are you seeing
Listed
it?
at the very top.
the very top, President, it says Trump Pence.
Yes, I see that.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
So that's one?
One for Rob.
Yep.
We're still in the same world, right?
Right.
Yep. Biden. Biden. This person has written none of the above and marked no candidates. So this is an undervote, no vote cast for president. Biden. Biden. Biden.
Ash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Ash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Ash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Ash, reconcile. Second batch, we're currently looking at 15 for Joseph Biden, 1 for Don Blankenship, 1 Joe Jorgensen, 60 Donald Trump.
Yes.
68.8%. 464 into 674, so about 200 to go.
Over 2/3. Okay.
All right, third block.
Yep, down to the third block now. Also known as cell block C. Trump. 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 Trump.
Ash.
Ash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Ash.
Trump. Trump. Biden. Trump. Trump. Biden, Trump,
Hash.
Trump, Trump, Biden, Trump, Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Hash.
Trump, Trump, Trump,
I want to yell bingo. Where you
Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Hash.
Trump, 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 this is a vote for Trump. There are some other editorial comments on it, but the vote is clearly for Trump.
Huge.
Trump,
Hash.
Trump, Trump,
I'm waiting till the end of the line. We're done.
Biden, Trump, Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Hash.
Trump, Biden,
Hash.
Trump, 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 Rocky de la Fuente,
He's done. Is it another one?
Trump,
Hash.
Hash.
Trump, I see no marks for president in this race or on this ballot.
Nothing.
So this is an undervote, no vote counted for president. Trump, Biden, Trump, Biden, Trump, Biden, Biden, Biden,
Hash.
Biden, Trump,
Hash,
Hash.
hash,
Trump, Biden, Trump, Biden, Biden, Biden,
hash,
Hash.
I see no marks for the presidential race,
I agree.
so no vote cast. Trump, Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Trump, Biden, Biden, Trump, Trump, Trump,
Home stretch.
Trump,
Hash.
hash,
Trump, 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 Trump,
Hash.
hash,
Yep, and we'll reconcile right here.
okay,
All right, Joseph Biden looks like he has. I have 17. I have 1 for Rocky De La Fuente, and 60 for Donald Trump.
That was on row 3, correct?
Row
Right.
3.
17,
Just-
1 for De La Fuente,
60.
60.
Got it.
it's like playing bingo.
All right.
You need to come over to the right side, notice Trump is walking all over by you, need to join the right.
In this county.
All right, that puts us at 602. We should have about 72 ballots to go. Obviously, this is where it gets down to whether we have the detail or not. So as we continue to go, we may go past 72. You will now be on your 3rd sheet, am I right?
Nope, we're at the
No.
bottom
No.
of the second.
Bottom of,
we're in the
I'm
4th
sorry,
block.
I'm off.
Cell block D.
I put one too many rows in on Trump. So you're at 542. You have 132 ballots to go. We'll hit the end of this sheet and we'll have to go to a 3rd sheet to finish up. So go ahead.
Biden, Trump, and this is another one of these type of ballots for Trump
Right there.
up at the top.
Trump.
Trump Pence.
Thank you.
disabled voters. Biden. Trump. Trump. Trump.
Cash.
Biden. Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Biden. Trump. 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 Biden.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Biden. Biden. Trump. Trump. Biden. Biden. Trump. Biden.
Hash.
Biden. Joe Jorgensen. Trump. Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Biden. Trump. 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 Trump.
Hash.
Hash.
Biden. Trump. 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 Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Biden, Trump, 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 Biden,
Hash.
Trump, Biden, Trump,
Hash.
Trump, Biden, Trump, Biden, Biden, Biden,
Hash.
Biden, Trump, Trump, Biden, 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 Biden,
Hash.
Biden, Brock Pierce, Biden, 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 Trump,
Hash.
Trump, 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 Trump,
Hash.
Trump, Trump, Biden,
Hash.
Trump, Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Biden, Trump, Trump, Biden, Trump, Trump, Trump,
Hash reconcile. So at the last part of page 2, I have Joseph Biden showing 32. I have Joe Jorgensen 1, Brock Pierce 1, Donald Trump 60. You guys
Right.
confirm that?
Correct.
Everybody agree?
Thank you.
and is that the end of that sheet?
That sheet,
Yes.
That
yes,
is
sir.
the end of sheets. There
Okay.
should be approximately 40 ballots to go, just under.
Well, go ahead and go to your third sheet.
I need a third sheet.
I'll pass it
Ah.
to you.
I saw somebody on.
There you are.
Yeah, you just gotta read back on your,
You want to read it back? Yeah,
On
before
your Bidens, before we close that sheet.
Yes, sir. So Biden
Row
has shown
1, 6, row 2, 15, row 3, 17, row 4, 32.
yes.
Yes?
Mhm.
Okay. We're good.
Okay.
60.
Okay, this is the last run.
Hand me that page and I'll double check.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got Trump, 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 Biden, Trump,
Hash.
Yeah.
Trump, Biden, Trump, all right, this person marked Trump and then also wrote in Trump, so count this as a vote for Trump. Trump, Biden, Trump,
Hash.
Trump, 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 Trump,
And
Hash.
Trump, Biden, Kanye West,
There it was.
That's the last one.
you were waiting for that one, weren't you? Trump, Biden,
Hash.
Hash.
Trump, Biden, Trump, Trump,
Hash.
Hash.
Trump, Biden, Trump, Trump. Trump. Biden. Biden. Trump.
Yes,
Hash.
yes,
Trump. 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 Biden.
Hash.
That's the last
All
one.
right. I show 10 for Joseph Biden. I show 25, 6, 7, 8, 28 for Donald Trump, and 1 for Kanye West.
agree.
All right.
So 10,
10,
28,
and 1. Kanye.
And
and one for Kanye,
Yes, sir.
for Yeezy.
Yeezys.
and one for Yeezy. Okay, now, we did not touch the one that we thought might
We have
be.
not. Might be a ballot, might not be a ballot.
Okay.
So let's take a look at that. And it is marked Trump, but as we said, probably by the nature of how it was sitting, was
Might
supposed
have
to
been a
have been
spoiled
spoiled.
ballot.
So I'm just putting it back there. What?
We should tally it up and see,
Well, I can tell you what it is.
well, you've been,
I've been walking it.
yeah.
All right, so on this last, if you want to go ahead and check your sheets, you're welcome to. Or, but we had 149 votes requested, or 149 votes in the canvas. I'm going to go
For
ahead and
Biden.
shuffle this. We recorded and counted today 149 votes.
Awesome.
In that one. Don Blankenship, we had 3. We counted 3. Rocky De La Fuente, the canvas had 2. We had 2. Joe Jorgensen, canvas had 7. We had 7. Pierce, canvas had 3. We likewise had 3. Canvas had 507. We had 508. Kanye West, canvas had 3. We had 3. We counted 675 ballots compared to 674. Again, that's pretty incredible. That is 1.0014% overshot.
It's not a 1% overshot, it's a point something, right?
Yeah.
0.0. Yeah, 0.14% error. Tenth of a percent on 674 ballots.
I think that's well within
That
tolerances.
is well within the tolerance of human error.
Yep.
And all that means is there was just one more ballot in this stack somewhere than what was counted somewhere else in the precincts. So one of the precincts was undercounted by one ballot. We can look at the overvotes, undervotes, but those were all pretty clear as you guys looked at them.
We had several that were marked differently. I think by the way that one was in, it was probably a spoiled ballot that wasn't marked as
Yeah,
spoiled.
I think the fact that we, our count is one vote longer, I guess you'd say, than the canvas suggests to me that vote that we thought was probably a spoiled ballot was in fact a spoiled ballot.
Right, because
It
we
just
didn't get that.
get-
We would have been too long had we gone
Right,
with
it
that one.
just didn't get marked spoiled.
Chances is that either two ballots were stuck together and they didn't read one through or something of that nature. Any number of scenarios.
Right, I mean, they're hand counting, so it's not going through the machine,
Right.
but, that can certainly happen, if you're not using this, keep your fingers sticky stuff, it's pretty easy for two ballots to get stuck together and you don't realize it.
Were the complaints that there was 54 undercounted here?
54
county?
swapped,
The,
In the
meaning
county?
27 in the county.
the
Oh.
allegation was that 27 of Biden's votes, of Biden's 149, were actually Trump votes.
Yeah.
And that's not what we found here.
Not at all accurate.
Good deal. Thank you,
And
gentlemen.
we got real close to 5 o'clock, so Cherie or Sherry?
Sherry.
Sherry, thank you. Lee, thank you so much.
Thank
you.
We have your names and your tallies on your tally sheets. I'm going to go ahead and collect those. Do either of you have any questions for us?
I don't, and I'm really pleased to see that this was the outcome. We just need to talk her into coming over.
I will leave that between you.